Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I would say welcome back to my channel, but I'm sure some people have noticed that I've deleted basically everything that was on my channel before because we are starting over. But if you are new to my channel or you like the video, feel free to hit the like button or the subscribe button. Come join me with my new content, which I'm so excited to say that it starts here. But this is not the angle that I actually intended on filming this today, so I'm gonna fix everything and then we're gonna jump right into this. Okay, I think this is a much better angle for this. So I am here today to talk about my lip filler experience. You know, it's a total mess in here. My life is a mess. You know, I'm packing to leave for Los Angeles in 3 days. So I really wanted to get this video done for you guys before I go. So I actually did go in mid-April, so 2 weeks ago, to get my lips done. How do they look? So the product that I had injected was called Juvederm Ultra Plus, and I had 2 syringes injected into my lips. I had that done at the Kaufman Medi Spa in Warsaw, Indiana, in the United States. I especially want to recommend this video to any girls in the Midwest United States region who want to get their lips done or maybe thinking about it but don't really know anything about it or don't know anyone who's had it done. Seriously, I did a lot of research before I went to get them done, and I had spoke to a few people who had got them done, but not the way that, like, you know, I wanted. So definitely recommend this for you ladies. I also just want to say that I'm not going to go into why I use the kind of filler that I use right now. Or how many I use, but there's a consultation video. Okay, so let's just get right into this video, you guys. Right into the appointments. Okay, I'm about to go in for my appointment. They're gonna start numbing my lips. I feel super naked today without my Kylie kit on. Look at these little shrimp lips. And I can wear them for 2 weeks, so let's start, y'all. So all they're doing in this part right here is just applying the numbing cream to my lips. There's no sound right here, but I was already starting to feel the numbing effects of the cream shortly after they put it on.
Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. These things are so big.
Try not to get it on your lip.
Oh, or no.
I don't want you to get it in your mouth. I mean, it just will feel numb.
Okay, y'all, so I was waiting like a whole 45 minutes for this shit to numb my face, so as you could tell, I was getting a little bored in the waiting room, but please enjoy my slow motion video right here, because it is kind of funny. So I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this shit is really weird. I don't like it. I did do a quick Facebook Live while I was in the waiting room too, if you guys wanted to see a longer video of that. You I don't know what my nose to go numb to. I shouldn't have licked it. What's wrong? I've been sitting here looking like I let somebody jizz on me for like 30 minutes. Now we're about to jump right into the good stuff, so buckle your seatbelts and prepare for some graphic imagery, if that bothers you.
So I may just you can lay down. I'll clean you off and then get you in the camera room, so you can see before and after. Oh, we're going up.
I left a lot of the sound off for the actual footage, so that I could try to explain to you guys what is going on as best that I can. The first thing I would like to explain is that what they're using to inject my lips for most of this process is not actually just a needle. It is what is called a microcannula, and I highly, highly recommend, if you are seriously looking into getting your lips done, looking into the difference between using a microcannula and a needle. But anyways, I'll try to explain as simply as I can. It's like a tube that travels into your lip and injects it slower and deeper or something. It kind of gives you a more natural look. That's what they were explaining to me, as well as what I found from research online. Another thing I would like to add is that they needed lots of ice because since I was getting 2 injections, my lips did swell a lot. What they are doing here is just massaging your lips. They have to do this after they inject to make sure the hyaluronic acid spreads evenly so that there's no lumps. It's very important that they do this, guys.
I'm gonna let you take a peek at it before it starts to swell even more.
Okay.
Any lumps, just close on for just a second. They're swelling.
After I got mine done, mine were like, whoo.
Huge!
Yeah, they were huge. And the next morning, they're even bigger.
They're bigger. So yeah, that's
If they're bigger tomorrow, your whole face is going to be lips.
Oh no.
Tomorrow morning is gonna be the worst swelling, okay? So don't panic when you wake up.
Should I not eat for 4 hours?
I would rather you not.
You should not look in a mirror either. Tomorrow morning is what I mean. 'Cause she said don't.
They did tell me as I was finishing up not to eat or smoke for 4 hours. This is very important to know to avoid infection, especially if you're a weed smoker, which you know.
What's up?
It's actually not that bad, so I feel like when the swelling goes down, it will be fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to stop this now, okay?
Okay. Alright, y'all, I just got done. I can't eat or smoke for 4 hours, so we're gonna go to TJ Maxx and try to take up some time with y'all. I'm kind of embarrassed to show y'all. Oh my god, okay, look. They're swollen. It's totally normal. I'm not, so don't be scared, but like, yeah. This is what they look like right now. While I was in TJ Maxx, I picked up these sunglasses and this floppy hat. I was trying to be incognito, but I was probably drawing a lot more attention to myself. To be honest, I was very, very embarrassed for the first few days about how swollen they were. But after watching this video, I can see that they really were not that bad. So, it's been 4 hours. I can finally eat and smoke. They're still swollen, but not as bad. And just for people like who are wondering, because I know I was wondering and there's like nobody to tell me, you really shouldn't smoke bongs. I don't care if you smoke your THC, your CBD buds out of the bongs. Just get somebody else to smoke the bong for you and just get the smoke out, because any pressure could shift the lip. So yeah, that is something y'all need to know if you need to know. For this next short section of the video, I'm just kind of going to take some videos of how my healing and my progress went to kind of give you guys a little bit of an understanding of how long it takes. But please keep in mind while watching this video that everybody does heal differently. I'm not even gonna lie. By day 4, I was totally feeling myself. I was right back to wearing makeup again, and all of that is popping. Okay, so it is day 14. Exactly 2 weeks after my appointment. They actually do feel super duper soft now. And as you can see, they are totally shaped the way they're supposed to be. I know you probably wonder why I'm like putting so much chapstick on. I'll tell you guys the truth. They're the most chapped lips on earth, and I'm pretty sure it won't last forever, considering it could take like a full week still to finish healing. But yeah, they're pretty dry. Things people have asked me, do they feel lumpy? Do they feel hard? They don't really feel lumpy. There is a few lumps, like still one small one here, a small one here. Like I said, they use the cannula in this part, so that's probably why there's a little more lumps in this part. But it does say on my aftercare sheet here that it could take a full 3 weeks for all of the lumps to go away. So I do have an appointment next week when I get back from California to see how those are doing. But they feel totally normal. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, the first week or so, I was wondering like if I was ever gonna be able to feel my lips again, if they were ever gonna get soft and normal. They definitely are. Like, I want to say softer than my lips were before I got them done. There was a lot of peeling in the first week and a half and a lot of swelling. I didn't really have any bruising, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with the microcannula. They are pretty well known for like less bruising, but lots of peeling, lots of swelling, and all of that is totally normal, and it went away relatively quickly. Overall, am I happy with them? Absolutely. I love wearing lipstick. I still love lining them, but I do not actually have to overline them, and it kind of is hard to overline them because, you know, honestly, I spent so much time overlining skin before that, like, it's kind of a new learning curve to learn how to, like, apply makeup onto lips that are, like, really shaped good already. But I did want to real quick throw on a Kylie kit for you guys, show you how it looks, show you, oh, I bumped the camera, show you the final results. Okay, try to do this without a mirror. No, I'm not. I'm really not gonna try that without a mirror, so let's just get a mirror. Safe than sorry. So, this is the wrong shade. The shade I'm using is called Dazzle. It's like my favorite shade since I got my lips done because it's really bold, and I felt like I was kind of embarrassed to wear bold shades before. You might notice that I was overlining, but definitely not anymore. So this is how they look after you apply the lipstick. So the only thing I do notice about mine that I might ask about when I go in is the different points. I don't know, sometimes one looks a little smaller to me, sometimes they look the same size. I don't know, I'll ask when I get in there and figure it out because, you know, camera angles and makeup. But they got really good before pictures, and we'll get some really good after pictures, and I'll be sure to post those when I'm done. But for now, let's head into some questions. So I am going to use the remainder of this video to answer your guys' questions. Most of the frequent ones that came up to me while I was going through this experience, and I'm hoping that I cover them all, but if I don't, feel free to leave any additional comments or questions that you have in the comment section so I can respond to after the video. Obviously, one of the first questions everybody has is, what are the side effects? What are the risks? I feel like I did a lot of research to find out, but one of the best ways I can show you is by literally showing you guys the form they had me sign at the office. And I feel like that should give you guys pretty good coverage. I do want to be able to provide all of this information to be available to you, but I also would like to keep the video moving along. So if at any point in time you would like to pause this video and look at these, I think it's a very good idea. It could be very beneficial for some of you guys. Another question people have asked me a lot is the pain. It does look pretty painful from the videos. I couldn't look, like I have my eyes closed while they do. I watched the videos after. It was definitely more uncomfortable than painful because there's a train. Is the train done? The birds are fine. Is the train done though? Okay, so it was definitely more uncomfortable than painful because there's like just people leaning over you and their hands are in your face. It's kind of claustrophobic to me, at least. However, I would say that the pain level is much less than a tattoo. And I'm being honest, it's probably because of how much they numb you, like the local anesthetic they put around your lips. They did give me lidocaine shots here and here too, and the Juvederm Ultra Plus apparently has like a numbing agent in it as well. So while you're injected, being like super numb, feels like pokes in your lips. I think the most common questions are ones that I actually can't answer for you, but I can try to help you with. The questions are, what kind of filler did you use and how many would I need? Obviously, those answers are very dependent per individual person. But I can tell you what worked for me and why my doctor recommended it based on the goals that we had in mind. As you guys can see from this picture that I'm about to include here. Okay, I probably didn't have to include one this bad, but it does add to the dramatic effect. I had like no lips before I went in for this consultation. It was actually something that I thought about for a long time, like a couple years before I was like determined that I really wanted to do it, because it is a big decision. I went in with a picture of lips probably 3 times the size of the ones I had, and I explained to them that I wanted a lot more volume. With the volume, I also wanted them to enhance my cupid's bow by making it pointier. I was obviously asking for a lot when I went in there. I also wasn't sure when I went in there if they were going to be able to do the job because, like I said previously, nobody in the Midwest really gets their lips done, and I didn't have a whole lot of information to go off of. They started by telling me at the consultation that the lips I was asking for looked pretty fake and that they don't generally like to, give a non-natural result, which, is understandable. However, I was like, I don't care if they're noticeable. I want them to look very noticeable. And I told them right from the jump that I wanted big and bold. They were also super duper patient and like listening to all the things that I wanted, and they were really like cool. Like they asked me, do you have any questions? They want to make sure you really understand everything that's going on in there. So after talking with them for a while, we determined that the type of filler that would be best for my lips was Juvederm Ultra Plus, which is a hyaluronic acid filler. Hyaluronic acid is a natural substance that's already formed in your lips. So anyways, they recommended me that kind, and they also recommended that I had 2 to 3 syringes for the level of volume that I was wanting. And I know I've heard other places like say that they won't do more than 1 on the first go, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe that's like a money grab because most places do offer discounts with more than 1 syringe. So if they're telling you can only get 1 now and you gotta come back and pay full price for the second one later, I'm just thinking like, I'm no doctor. But But they told me that Juvederm Ultra Plus is just a thicker gel-like substance. It's much better for people who have thin lips like myself. In the end, I opted to go with 2 syringes, but I definitely think that next time I go back in, I will probably get 3. So the last 2 questions I'm going to answer for you guys are about the cost of the product and the longevity of the product. Like I said, there's many different products that you can look into getting, but I, in this video, am specifically talking about Juvederm Ultra Plus. I know the lighting suddenly changed. It's kind of dark outside now. I was editing this video for so long and I had to take a break to get a coffee. I know I need a box. A lot of people want to know how much it costs. And where I went, obviously prices range at different places, but where I went, the Juvederm Ultra Plus was $650 per syringe with a 20% discount for multiple syringes, meaning if you get more than one, you get a 20% discount on each of the following syringes. I tried to find the price sheet for the different kinds of fillers, but I can't find it. What I can tell you is I was originally looking at Restylane Silk for my lips. That one was cheaper. It was like about $450, I think. I know that they range from $350 to $900 per syringe based on the different brands. And it's best to go in for a consultation and, you know, find out which brand is going to work best for you, because you might not need such an expensive kind, or you might need a more expensive kind. So the total cost for my lip fillers was $1,170. That did include everything from, you know, the before and after care to the, you know, the numbing. It includes everything. The second question is the longevity of the product. Obviously, the different brands do last different amounts of time as well. Mine, they do recommend coming back in 6 months, between 6 to 8 months for more injections. So we'll see. I've also read online that your lips don't ever quite go back to the same size after you get lip injections. There's different reasons for it, but you should look into it because I have read something like that. And I know they have one kind in there that lasts, I think, 24 months. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure one of the more expensive ones does last longer. So, like I said, make sure you get a consultation and ask as many questions as you want to make sure you're getting the right product for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button if you did. Hit the subscribe button to come back for more, and follow your girl on Instagram. Click that link in the description box below. Listen to my music.